go, folks. If there's a little pink blob in an indie game nobody's heard of on your screen, it's ZizySquirrel.tv. No, really, I've told people I'm playing Paradise Killer, and, like, at best I get, oh, is that one of those boomer shooters? And, one person did attempt to be clever and go, oh, you're playing Postal. And, I am not playing Postal. I am, however, going to be playing Paradise Killer tonight. And it's good to have you all here for that. As well as whoever else happens to shuffle in over time. I am enjoying the game, though. I do sort of wonder if I'm being at all productive in this game, if I'm being at all, like, I understand there is an achievement for speedrunning this thing. Obviously I'm not going to get it on my first go, but I find it hilarious that there is an achievement for speedrunning a murder mystery. Presumably you just, like, shoulder tackle the door open, announce who did it in your loudest voice, and fuck off to, I don't know, Tahiti. I'm sorry, island number 25. Which no doubt is perfect, unlike all the other 24 islands before it. So that'll be fun. That'll be entertaining. Hopefully I will get some stuff done that's island. There's plenty of pink on this island. I don't know what game you've been watching, but there is plenty of pink on this island. In fact, there may in fact be slightly too much pink. You could turn my tail into an island. The problem with my tail is that it gets waterlogged and sinks. So, I'm not sure how long that would last. It would last like 42 seconds. Maximum. Is it finish the game ASAP or is it actually solve the crime? I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't really been looking too hard into what solving the crime entails. I have seen reviews complain that the game doesn't, like, have strict checks to make sure that you would have the Excuse me. Strict checks to make sure you would have the information you would need. There's a lot of complaining about that, and I largely tried to tune most of it out, but there's a lot of complaining in reviews. There's always a lot of complaining in reviews, really. But, sometimes it's justified. God, heaven knows, I've written my fair share of loudly complaining reviews. Often along the lines of, okay, so this game would have been great, except... And then the except comes in like a fucking iceberg. And just... destroys... Tokyo. I really didn't have a map of where that sentence was going when I started it. Apparently I went to Tokyo. But no, this will hopefully... I don't know, maybe I'll look at what the speedrun entails once I'm done, although I'm not going to attempt it myself. I don't really see a reason to... Well, because it's fucking hilarious, that's the reason. You Fortnite drop onto the island, declare a murderer, and then leave, I guess. That is kind of really funny, premise-wise. It's up there with, like, Breath of the Wild speedruns. Tell the judge I did it. Oh god, now I kind of want to try that. Except, nah. Speaking of trying things, though, let's go brandish ourselves at some murderers. See what happens. I'm up to nearly 5 hours playtime, by the way. The judge did it. The island did it. It's a genus loci.
Paradise Killer.
The island is inherently flawed in such a way that... What the hell was that? The island is inherently flawed in such a way that death was inevitable. Therefore, the island is the murderer. I don't know, you know, I just thought of that, but it might actually be the case. Right. So, I like how they're like paper cutouts that turn to face you. Anyway, so we have a lot to pump out of Crimson. Innuendo not intended. We have got to fucking cover everything. Let's start with the second Holy Seal. What do you know about the second Holy Seal? Only what I told you before. I got the key, but I don't know what's behind the seal or what the secret is. What the secret is. I notice I don't have like a secret question anymore. Did I lose my one chance to ask about, like, exchanging secrets from... I can't possibly have lost. Alright, let me... She was offering motives. Okay. Let's start off with Akiko's motive. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Business is booming.
Alright, I'm gonna pay for 3 of these secrets. Hey, good luck, Silver. Knock a bunch of people dead. But not, like, literally in the escape room. Just don't actually kill anyone. Good luck. Yeah.
Good work.
Good crystals, minimum imperfections.
I have my ways.
Akiko is a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever wanted. The marshals aren't syndicate, though. They're citizens. Security measure by Montserrat. Let's answer the few. That explains why they're so inherently killable. Citizens are kind of just, like, really easy to murder. They don't have our immortality, and they don't get moved between islands.
Sure.
It makes them expendable, too. Precisely. Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the Syndicate. Get them gene therapied up and create a battalion of immortal soldiers. End her heartache. She has motioned the Syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted, but refused every time. She's hurting and she's angry. What does she get for murdering the council? She wouldn't be promoted to a position where she can change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The Untouchables became touched by the hand of death. She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat it on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the Syndicate. Really, would they react that way, or would they just, like, ban citizenship? Cannot say I foresee that working out for her. Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Montserrat was always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a coup. Akiko did this. She proved the threat isn't from the marshals.
Got it.
Got any proof? So I do. I pulled this from the Moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Motion was denied. Are these in, like, hexadecimal? Is G a valid hexadecimal? Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know, what encoding those are in. Oh well. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her truth. That's why she hurts so much. She's had a string of relationships throughout the island. G is not a hexadecimal digit. I didn't think so. It didn't look like one. Neither are M, I, or N, I suppose, but...
What the hell?
There's someone special on this island.
Don't be coy.
Captain Voth. He's the highest-ranking marshal under Akiko. Highest-ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island. So he was murdered last night.
Secrets breed
Looks that way. If her lovers are dying on the island ends, her motive is to kill the agenda, to push her agenda, kill the council, push her agenda through, get her marshals into the thicket, and make them immortal.
The investigator is
It's
here.
a pretty big bet to make.
Hey,
I agree, something doesn't add up.
The investigator is here.
I am not convinced Voth died last night.
honey.
Don't tease, lady, that sounds like a secret. She looks predatory. Look at that face. Don't secrets have costs?
Who knows?
I'll refund you for our earlier transaction. It's not that I trust Crimson, because trust is a fool's game. But who is she gonna use? Who is she gonna sell this to? That's still alive and functioning.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
It's a deal. Taking my first steps into the secret trading industry.
Thank you.
Pleasure doing business.
Sure.
The dead marshals outside the council building aren't marshals. The blood doesn't match. So where are the real marshals? Working on it.
Thank you.
If you want to enter the Viper's Nest, you could try the barracks. If I was a marshal looking to lay low, I'd be in there. They don't let anyone in.
Got it.
See what I can find.
Crystal the tank.
That's actually a good point. Go to the barracks. Check there. That's not a bad idea. Do you have anything on the dead killer demon? Got the inside track on demons on the island. You mean Shinji?
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Let's start with Shinji. He's a little arsehole, but he's harmless. You've met him. Why haven't he been captured? He's weak. He has to choose when and where to physically manifest himself, so he avoided capture. You have not reported him? He's helped me with a few things. He's seen things I haven't. The island's going to end, he's too weak to do anything. What's the harm? Could he have killed the council? No. I've completely ruled out Shinji as a murder vector. Like... It's like Crimson said, he's a little shit. Like, that's what he does. He's professionally a little shit. And if the council is alive, he has more people to be a shit to and about. So... No, I don't think it's him.
Don't be coy.
He has limits. He can barely hold physical objects. His weakened astral body conflicts with our reality. What about other demons? On the island, I assume the marshals got them all after the Henry incident. So you're not aware of any other demons on the island that might have got into the council penthouse last night and redecorated it in a nice shade of Viscera? What do you know about secret demonology labs? Not enough, apparently.
Thank you.
You buying? Oh, yeah. Thanks, lady. Hit me.
I have my way.
Witness secretly experimented in demonology. Ooh! I could see it. Know thy enemy and all that shit. Why? That's illegal. Lady! You're an investigator. What do you do? My god, that's illegal. People can't do that. It's a crime. That's why it's a secret. Witness wants to understand why Paradise fails. The fail point is demonic corruption. It rots the islands, causes the end of paradise. You got any proof? Secrets often don't have proof, that's why I'm doing 2 for 1. To study demons, you need a secure space to do it. There's a secure bunker hidden under the suburbs. Carmelina designed it into the island in secret. I don't know what it's used for, but I know it exists.
That's weird.
Carmelina designed it, but Witness uses it. Sure she's not involved? They did spend last night together. This is getting... Alright. I think it was a failed panic room experiment or something. Trouble with syndicate panic rooms is that we don't do well cooped up together. Egos never do.
Sure.
Where is it? Like I said, the suburbs. When the Henry incident happened, it fell on the wrong side of the dead zone and is now within the concrete sarcophagus. I need to find out more. Ooh, alright, I'm gonna ask one more and then I'm gonna, fuck off and do some more investigating. Who opened the third seal? Request, Henry's father. Now, why can I ask that? Got any product that relates to Henry's father? Ooh, because of the, genetics. Because of the blood. It always comes back to blood. Digging in the past, lady. Is there truth in the mists of time? An investigator investigates. The third holy seal is a blood lock that requires council blood. I need to know where Henry got that blood from. Henry's father is an odd one, isn't it? The Syndicate control this island. The citizens monitored like cattle. This slipped through, though.
We're in a dark time.
I've been trying to find out the answer myself. I don't like unknowns.
Business is business.
I haven't got much, but I do have something to sell.
Good work.
Nice doing business with you. I've got records of some private financial transactions between Arena Division and Aiz Kiwami. Yeah, I thought it was... Like, we found Aiz's blood at the scene, but he's been dead for years. So...
The investigator is here.
What kind of transactions? Aiz was giving her money. Henry was born 27 years ago, right? These transactions date back to 27 years and 5 months ago. And? I thought you were an investigator. Why would a powerful council member be giving personal money in secretive transactions to a female citizen 5 months before her only child was born?
That's strange.
Oh. Alright. That's enough time with Crimson for now. We're gonna come back later. Push for more info. But... I want to get at that bunker. But first, you know, we've got a whole bunch of new people to talk to. Oh, and phone records to check. We gotta check the phone records. Where's my map? The dead zone. Interesting. Wait a minute. Why are there two people that look alike over there? One of them I think is supposed to be Henry. The other... Alright, you know what? We're gonna go check this out. Oh, wait a minute. We're also gonna grab a drink. A cold, refreshing C2.
Relic obtained.
Water. Plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Enjoy a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. Cheers. Alright. I mean, I know when I'm beaten, I will drink water. Alright. Starting off, we go up here.
Blood crystal obtained.
Grab this, replenish our blood crystals a little bit. And then there is... Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to, Well, we've turned some stuff on. That gives I mean, honestly, I am just turning stuff on because it can be turned on, and I am exploring. Okay. And I am exploring stuff because I can explore stuff. Like, I'm not asking why. I'm asking how. I'm asking what. I'm asking what is this?
Key item obtained.
Green crest. It looks like it will fit into something. Oh, good. We're Resident Evil now. You like turning random stuff on? So do I. Alright. I unlocked it. Did I unlock it with the green crest? Can I... Okay, there we go. Right. I was going a place to do a thing. I think I'm going over here. A monument to the moon. The sphere of death that is split in two by a great chasm. I can feel the grim silence from the deserted city on the dark side. Yeah, you know... Hi, Shinji. The moon's got a great big, crack down the middle of it. We're being mooned. Over there.
Relic obtained.
Dazzling Obelisk Charm, a charm modeled after obelisks, found on a Citadel planet in another solar system. I like how far-reaching this game's cosmology is.
Ha!
Love crystal obtained.
Marshal Guard. What do you want, freak?
Got it.
What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls. Why? These are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge.
Ooh, the investigator
Good,
is
just
here.
in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. Lady Love Dies? Has anybody mentioned you're a fucking smartass? Like, is that what got you exiled, really? These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through Starlight.
Analyzing.
Residue sample. 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutanate acrylonitrile. Acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Starlight says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in nature.
Sure.
Someone may have melted through these bars. Interesting. Alright. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It's coded only to Akiko's blood vial.
Nightmare computer.
The marshal's just gonna stand there and let me do this, huh? Why am I so bad at finding the other one of these horns? Oh. Just, I'm really bad at finding those two horns. Goat. Assemble Goat.
Find their computer unlocked.
Awesome. Is this the part where you murder me? Okay, bye. No, I guess I'm authorized. Akiko probably called ahead or something. Okay. Where am I? I'm heading all the way out to that. Wow, that is a long trip. I like these lighting effects. They're encouraging me to run faster. You can see paradise by the dashboard lights.
Fast travel unlocked. Game saved. Starlight skins obtained.
Bridge to nowhere, Starlight Skin attained. This bridge appears on the planet to line. Those who walk across the bridge travel to a new reality. Trapped there when the bridge disappears. The Twitch thing he says you're my favorite Squirrel Mog. Is that true? Yes, it is. I am everybody's favorite Squirrel Mog. I am the most popular Squirrel Moogle on Twitch. And you can quote me on that. Hold on just a second. I want to turn on ray tracing just for a minute. Oh yeah, that's good shit. Look at those reflections. Okay.
Nenorochito.
Oh, she's happy to see me. I'm gonna put that through Google Translate real quick. Your eyes. Oh no, your eyes. I've destroyed them. Let's see. Neurosita. Ah! That is Romanian for bitch. She is happy to see me.
What the hell?
Pardon? I'm calling you something unspeakable in my native language. Well, I just spoke it, so, you know.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
Good to see you again, Akiko. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Born in Mihai, Romania, in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. Akiko is an anime character. Everybody here is an anime character. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer.
Sure.
I'm listening. There's always a first time, I suppose. Oh! Destroyed. Henry Division has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, He was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. He had been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. Alright. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment, the concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. Because of course your chief exorcist was named Grace Bloodlines. It's like a given. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since.
How?
How did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops it. The blood pools in the... Okay. That was a real garden path sentence. I misparsed that entirely. Let me try that again. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island.
That Labaju.
Labaju took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
Nanny the hell?
You know the time precisely. Did she just say Nani the hell? Speaking of everybody's an anime around here,
Durfa!
I can tell you how many rounds are in any gun I pick up. I can tell you the weight of any sword you hand me. Soldiers make sure they know things, Minoru.
Got it.
How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped, in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran.
Where?
Where did you find him?
Ciamna.
Outside the council building at 03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. Then what is the what is the knife that's lodged in the, concrete outside the building? I attempted to secure the crime scene, but was unable to. We are not able to reverse the second holy seal.
Che?
Attribute te adune, Nabi, and wrap this up, so we can execute him and go to the next island, Love Dies.
Crime cannot hide.
Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night. Broke free, made it to the island, broke through the prison bridge bars with thermite, breached the holy seals, committed mass murder. Alright. And a report on the Labagu's history. Concludes that his motive to kill the council is born from his prior crimes and demonic possession. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry? When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more.
Goodbye, Nenorochito.
And we have been aggressively goodbyed. This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report history for Henry. Doomjazz examined him last night. Syndicate health assessment documents.
Got it.
Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. It fucking sucks to be a citizen. It's just bad. Patient's body is strong but fatigued. Flow sure signs of possession. Scarring, burns, arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormality or intoxication.
That's weird.
Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show this blood matches several victims of the council murder.
The investigator is here.
Further samples confirm blood was ingested via the mouth within the stomach of the patient. Likely ingested during the attack. Nobody has bite marks, they just have knife marks. So... unless he's licking it up off the floor. Patient appears free from mental illness, but is suffering from amnesia. A common side effect of demonic possession. Well, that's terribly convenient. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion.
I hate demons.
During the patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane symbols were inserted into his flesh with possessing demons. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him.
Sure.
prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. Patient is in Dante from Devil May Cry. The patient's blood had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. Okay. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. The patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out. Yeah, except the thermite. And the...
Sure.
This is where Henry started from, according to Akiko. She claims he broke 3 at 23:52 and was found at midnight 03. Starlight can crunch the numbers.
That's weird.
The distance and times don't match up. Thank you.
What the hell?
He couldn't have broken 3, made it to the penthouse, reached all 4 holy hills, killed the council, and have gotten back to the penthouse entrance to be found in the time Akio claims. I've been saying that. And I didn't even know about this, like, fucking mile-long bridge. Like, honestly, he would have to start running. He'd be, like, down on all fours, running like this. Sprint, he'd hit this thing. He has to cover this distance, at least. You'd have to be the fucking Flash. It's not possible. Even with the help of a demon. Alright, let's get his side of things.
Henry Division.
Who the fuck are you?
Henry Division.
The prime suspect. A citizen born to Arena Division 27 years ago, father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through his schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. You know, as you do. Who among us has not become aware of demonology and developed an interest in occult mathematics? Me? I'm bad at math.
Who the fuck are you?
Don't test me.
An investigator with very little patience.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Meet the only person in the game who uses the word fuck more than I do.
The facts and the truth are
You
not
know
the
this the
same.
hard way? Like I have a choice.
Sure.
Let's start with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago.
What the hell?
No one knows who your father is.
Whatever you fucking say.
That's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control this whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom. No DNA check, no nothing.
I don't like this.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Crime cannot hide.
Being robbery, arson, torture. Finally got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother. You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
Crime cannot
An act
hide.
forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. We needed something to do. Some fuck started giving me books on demonology. Said I was a gifted astral communicator or some shit.
The investigator is here.
You don't know who it was?
What a fucking
fucking
surprise.
Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this.
I don't like this.
I'm going to need a drink after this. I'm going.
The facts
Stop
and the
it.
truth are not the same. Gut it.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the Dead Zone. The least popular Dragon Ball Z movie. A demon possessed you and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief actors. Lady, why are you recapping everything to him?
Whatever you fucking say.
Yeah, why are you recapping to the least communicative man alive? I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession.
One fucking ever.
What do you understand? I don't even know you. What do you know about demons?
Don't test me.
I used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons. Used to be. I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong?
I'm shocked.
Are we gonna
Stunned.
fucking get down to some actual questioning or what? Thank you, I've been asking that. Hello, helicopter. Yes, this is Paradise Killer. We are currently in the fuck portion of the game. Before that, tell me about the demon inside you.
What a fucking surprise.
Oh, in that case... Yeah, most of what I've been doing is walking around the island opening doors. You have a good night, helicopter. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's had a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior.
I'm shocked.
You have
Stunned.
any fucking questions or what?
Henry's demonic possession.
New case file. Oh yes, let's hang out with Henry. Let's talk, Henry.
The investigator is
I need to
here.
know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. Did we miss the amnesia part, lady? Oh, you know, the usual. Well, I guess he's only missing 10 years. He remembers his childhood. Enslaved, forced to worship nightmare gods, that kind of thing.
Whatever you fucking
How do you
say.
people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. That is kind of screwed up. This whole thing is messed up.
What?
What?
Got it.
24 islands and we're no closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can.
Whatever you fucking say.
Relationship increased. Oh good, he likes us more. Kind of. Oh man. Alright, let's exhaust some questions. What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator?
Whatever you fucking say.
You syndicate fucks drag ass citizens from the real world onto your shithole island and treat us like cattle?
Demon wants to
We
see
worship
the
your gods while you
scorched
leech
into
our
nothing.
psychic energy?
Are you fucking
I hate you.
kidding me?
I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else. Especially all you syndicate fucks.
The investigator is here.
What about the demon inside you?
My mind is
I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White, hot, scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Alright, that makes sense. I guess we're gonna start off with, alibi. Did you kill the council and martial guards?
My mind is like
I don't
a
remember.
desert covered in fog.
I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory is fleeting, like mirages in the deserts disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New night.
That's strange.
New night? The warrior goddess. My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. There's nothing there. No fog, no desert. Just an expanse. Except I can see new night.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Did someone say new night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. I saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals?
Not a fucking thing.
I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go find out instead of making me do your job? Island has lots of statues of the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. That's 2 clues that point us towards the barracks. Guess where we're going. Are you gonna be any use on any of this? Alright, let's try escape. Tell me how you escaped.
What a fucking
Fucking tell me,
surprise!
investigator.
My mind is like
I
a
can't
desert
remember.
covered in fog.
Can you remember anything before you escaped? Agitation, screams inside me. They woke me up for the first time in years. Screams. There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world.
Sure.
Any idea what caused this?
Not a fucking thing!
I think that's a good answer. Thank you. Is it gonna help? Did you see Yuri last night?
What fucking ever?
Nope. Okay. Henry, did you go through the second holy seal? The what?
Got it.
Did you go to a plateau on a barely known planet in space to get to the council last night?
I'm shocked.
Can you even
Stunned.
hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it. Yeah. Is any of this gonna help? Know anything about demons on the island? Besides me.
What a
No.
fucking surprise!
Did you kill the marshals outside the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory? You beginning to get the hint? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be... We might as well be thorough. Third holy seal? Did you go through the bloodlock? What does the one in the armor say? Akiko, that you killed the council, so you went through all the holy seals. There you go, then. No memory?
Sure.
I found your blood on the lock. That puts you at the scene.
Are you fucking kidding
Then
me?
why are you asking me? Do you know anything about your father? What do you think? He wasn't around when I was born. Did your mother know him? This is the dumbest question I think I've ever seen in my life.
I spent my
I think so. She'd never talk about him. I think she loved him. She was scared of talking about him. Okay. Did your mother know who your father was? Well, probably. Find my father. What do you know about the fourth holy seal?
Of course!
What is that? One of the very uninterested.
Are you
Get with the
fucking
program. I
kidding
have no
me?
memory. I don't know what you're talking about. At this point, I'm just trying to rack up as many fucks as possible. Like, hi, YouTube. How you doing? I'm glad I'm not monetizing this. Tell me about how you ended up like this.
Whatever you fucking say!
What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it.
Sure.
That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion.
Another fucking thing.
We all need a hobby. Now I'm here. He is gonna be 125% useless on these quests. I'm just leaving. Okay. So, we've talked with Henry. Henry is deeply unhelpful in every way, shape, and form possible. Like,
Ha. Ha.
is there anything on Henry's little island at all?
Oh.
Not really. I can sort of Bethesda around, but that's about it. Oh, right. Meditation. I forgot. There is absolutely fuck all on this island. Okay. Well, this was a fun trip to F-Word Island, and now we can leave. Alright. Nah, I have to pay for that. I'm walking. So, I mean, from Henry, we really didn't learn that much. Like, mostly we verified that he could not possibly have sprinted from there to there in the time allotted. Like, no. It just does not happen that way. It's a possible new crime. Boy, yay. We have more crime. This door leads to the barracks. Secure tunnel. It's coded only to occupy with blood. And I'm just gonna check for mysteries. The answer is yes, but not here. So. So that's interesting to me, though. Ooh, vending machine. Sure, let's have a C3. Lost mountain water obtained. Beautifully clear water, once obtained from a well on an ancient mountain. The mountain was lost millennia ago. The water has never tasted the same since. If that one's a reference, I don't get it. I'm not sure what the reference is to on that one, if there is one. Right, so there is a bunker somewhere. We should... Hi, Shinji. This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas, a knight since the brush. Isn't modern art abstract? Formal? Who can say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. Thanks, Shinji. You're so helpful.
Relic obtained.
An old superstition says that skimming rune stones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. Alright. Carmelita built a secret bunker in the dead zone. Now, where are the barracks that, There's the barrack. Okay. The barracks are around behind the, citizen apartments. So we should probably check the barracks. Anyway, the water has never tasted the same since the source stopped existing, I assume. I already bought everything from this machine. There. I'm gonna monitor the map so I don't end up, like, wandering off into the distance. Did I already buy for this one? Nope. Why am I buying every vending machine? Drink? It's something to do.
Relic obtained.
Acid's Favorite. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavored and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone, contemplating all those things you're going to do. You know, all those things you're definitely going to do and accomplish. Oh, alright, wait for that buck. I don't know. All I have is a UR here. I guess I have to get to citizen housing and proceed north. Or I can proceed north from here. I spend a lot of time walking upstream through the aqueduct system. I have a habit of being on stream, that's true. The Deep Factory. I went right past the barracks. I've already activated this footpath. I think the barracks must be upwards. In the mountain gorge, I had sort of southerly. That's the factory. So I turn around and go the other way. Maybe I go up here, and then I turn around and go the other way. Here's citizen housing. Definitely not here, so I go up. This game has good transitions. In citizen housing, I head upwards towards barracks, probably. There's Sam. Off to the other side. I never did quite manage to clamber up and over there. I think I just found the dead zone.
Ha.
Did I? Can't tell. I have a history of being absolutely terrible at getting where I intend to go. The Deep Factory recruiting now, okay. I am on the dead zone? Or am I on the barracks? Okay, I'm on the dead zone. Which means I have to go back the other way.
Ha.
Take a turn. There's the beach. Take this turn. Oh man, really? I had to try, you know, I had to. I'm physically incapable of not trying for something like that. Okay, back up through here. Alright, that's the cliff that's right below, KHX's bunker, I think. Or his little house on the hill. I have wandered so far afield that there's no longer a field. So, you know what? Let's just head around and... we'll come at this from a different angle. That's right. There is something I can pray to out here, so I might as well. Traditional to donate and let blood and prayer at a temple. May the silent goat walk with me.
Relic of
Carving about the god Lost Pain. Escape to the moon's dark side. Has been leeching power from the core of the moon, worshipped by the moon cult. He will drain the moon dry to regain his power. Desires to scorch the earth clean in his revenge. We all need hobbies. Rock parkour! Alright, up and around, and... I check back here. Oh no, this is the cliff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. Yep,
Don't
only one body.
me.
Everything's fine.
That's weird.
Only one body. Everything's fine. I didn't mysteriously find a second body. Alright, I'll walk around. Oh. Okay. Now I'm at the agricultural field. I just keep coming around and eventually... something on the roof of this one. And there's no ladder. Is there a ladder on this one? Alright, I went up here and did that. Cannot make that jump. Make this jump. And... okay.
Starlight Skins obtained.
It's a starlight... it's a skin, okay. After losing a bet with a god, an ancient king was forced to forfeit a desert. The desert became a no-go zone until millennia after the Great Betrayal. That never should have happened. Oh. Whoops. I ramped off the side and hit the waterfall. Nice work. Okay. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to the barracks. I swear it. Here's the reality folding drive. This is the tunnel that goes to citizen housing. Which means it goes straight past the barracks. I need a way to get inland a little more. And the only way I can think of is to go back to the courthouse and, He fell for fuck's sake. See, the problem here, the real problem, the deepest problem, is that I am incapable of direction. I don't know how directionality works. I'm vaguely aware that some things are the opposite way from other things, but I am just perpetually lost. Why am I trying to go that way? Wait. Because I'm too far north. I need to go through the deep factory to reach the okay. No, this is fine. This is correct. Oh, hello, thanks.
Relic of
Ninth
Time.
island sequence. The oceans boil as an army of demons descend on us. Natasha Silence dives into the vents of the Golden Church. Like, maybe I should play fewer open world games, you know? I mean, I love them. I deeply love open world games. I just cannot find the world. I know that it's out there, but I don't know where it is. Now on your way home, you have missed nothing. Here's citizen housing again. Okay. Alright, I'm going up. Believe me, you have missed fucking nothing. And around that way is the dead zone, so... There's got to be a way up. Wait, is this the barracks? I think this is the barracks, over here. And I see a bridge. I do see a bridge. Alright. Dead zone still. 22nd island sequence. The vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by the vile monster in our ranks. The vampire murders? Guys, pack it in. Just pack it in, okay? I saw something over here, okay. Shameful fake golden crown. Someone used the black market for status. Foolish. Reprisals are often deadly.
Those crystals obtained.
Got it. That's the dead zone. Hi, Shinji. You met that Yuri creep yet? He seems like a bad time. A real bad time. Spineless though, you know, Chief? Like, did that sack of shit actually kill the council? He's got a secret though, you can tell.
The investigator is here.
Everyone here has a secret. Don't get smart with me, Love Dies. Yeah, I mean, why start now? Danchi! This is new. I've never been to... what? We're going to the dead zone. You know why we're going to the dead zone? Because it's here. Eighteenth island sequence. The erroneous timelines Gregory Complex gave his life, so that they may switch back. So that they may be switched back. Okay, there is enough construction equipment here. Hey, Shinji. The dead zone holds many secrets. Look at the scavengers above it. They feed off things that some do not want seen. It's a good place to hide something. You bet it is, Love Dive. You bet it is. There's some shit in there, alright. See ya. Alright.
Going to that computer.
Pyramids. And then there's like just one. Think. No, there's two. The Cosmos. This is just your bog standard moon. I mean, it really is greatly irritating to me that I can't find my way out of a paper bag. It's even more irritating that I can't figure out if the bag is like paper or plastic. I think that works, yeah. Yeah, that works. That doesn't. Oh, I need the smaller one. Okay.
Going that computer unlocked.
It's just, it really bothers me. Now I'm inside the dead zone. There's an airlock. Why is there an airlock? Ooh. Oh, wow. Welcome to the demonic corruption place. It's lovely. Dead Nebula. Mascot was designed many islands ago by the artist Renoi. Kids love him. But no, this is lovely. Like Oscar the Grouch's ideal society.
Relic obtained.
16th island sequence, a time for watching crows circle. Okay, yeah, okay. See if, there's a couple of things in here. One over here, which looks easier to get to. Something has been destroyed here. Starlight says there's something unusual here. Some metals, plastic, tinted glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way to tell what it was. A Way of Blood bar, 25th island sequence. Who do you think rules the world? The Syndicate. No, not our world. The real world? No, not that one either. But what other world is there? The metaphorical world, the concept of world. You mean the gods? No. Yes, are they the only gods? Probably. Possibly, maybe, definitely, absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good. It's easy to do. Humanity has argued philosophy for decades. Or more. Possibly longer. A whiskey that hasn't been aged. Nutty, sweet, and peppery. sometimes struck for luck during gambling.
The investigator is here.
This is a whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed.
Nanny, the hell?
Has Sammy been making an illegal blend? There's something odd here. This is a medical grade blood chiller, designed to keep blood cold when it is being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The label's been scratched off, but I can just make out a K as the first letter of the name.
Analyzing.
Blood not found. This bottle's been scrubbed clean. There's no trace of any blood. After being used, this was cleaned to remove evidence, but why keep it? Paranoia. No one comes into the dead zone, so it wouldn't be found. Helps incriminate others if this is unaccounted for. I need to find what this is linked to. Just going to Sam and whip out it without context will make him clam up. Did this like Kafka memory open the blood lock on the third holy seal 2 days ago? Did Sam do it using this blood sample? Was he setting up the crime 2 days ago? Alright, interesting. We're jumping straight to Sam. I guess he is the most associated with whiskey. Didn't really have a reason to be well, I do have several reasons to be a suspect of Sam. None of them I thought were connected to this, but... Henry's apartment, ground zero for the demonic invasion a decade ago.
That's it.
This is where the demon possessed him. He killed his mother and allegedly killed Grace bloodlines. Demon spilled out and corrupted the island. This concrete sarcophagus was built to contain the spread. As soon as the demonic corruption took hold, it marked the beginning of the end for Island Sequence 24. What truths are contained within? Interesting.
The investigator is here.
Chalked out ritual circle. Presumably where Henry conducted the ritual that caused his possession.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Chalk symbols, candles, and statues of gods. Can't beat the classics when you're conducting an illegal ritual. I need a code for this safe. I should talk to Henry about it. It is in his apartment, after all. Oh no, we've gotta go back to Henry. At least we don't have to cross that fucking bridge. Wow! After all this time, the TV still works.
I have a bad feeling about
The
this.
corpse of Rena Division, Henry's mother. He killed her via strangulation. Looks like the corpse was left here when the corruption happened, and the area was evacuated. She's been decomposing for 10 years. No more evidence here. Well, if there's any evidence in that safe, we're not getting it out right now. Now let me pray to my gods, which are totally different from, you know, the dark gods that Henry let in. Dying from sadness carving obtained. A carving about the god dying from sadness. A sentient rock that drifted to Earth in the wake of the other gods. A despair philosopher. Despair philosophy. That's a thing. Despair philosophy. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Nothing up there? Okay. This is a good vantage point. Any more mysteries in here? this vending machine still works. This is gonna be super flat. Blood fountain obtained. An energy drink that makes you feel like your blood wants to burst out of your body. A good pick-me-up. Isn't that all energy drinks ever made? Ever in the history of time? 17th island sequence. Ah, the 17th island. Remember that? Remember them? Remember those? Enough to wish for death. What this is making me take away is that demonic corruption is lovely and beautiful, and we should all get corrupted by demons as soon as possible. I may be biased.
Got it.
Store with a lock coded to Witness and Carmelita's blood vials.
Logs obtained.
What the hell?
Witness has been entering this pretty regularly. Witness last entered 2 days ago.
Sure.
Carmelita hasn't been in here for years. This must be what Crimson told me about. Well, this is cozy.
Sure.
There are crates like the one I found in the council penthouse. That crate must have come from here. This place is full of restraints and operating equipment. The restraints are all blessed, chains and holy crystals. The only reason you need these is if you're trying to contain something demonic.
Sure.
A demon was being held in here. May the silent goat protect me. Ooh. I assume this device has something to do with studying demons. Seems to be some kind of high-powered microscope. I would have guessed centrifuge, but okay. Here's some nice art of demons. Looking demony. This is used for tomography. Ah, the study of toms. I'm guessing it was being used to see what's inside a demon.
The investigator is here.
Containment crate. These restraints are covered in holy wards. These could be used to hold a demon. This is the same as the one in the penthouse. Looks like the killer demon came from this cozy little bunker. You know that thing I said where I was like, I totally rule out Witness, he's way too religiously zealous to have killed anybody? Yeah, you know, I'm revisiting that theory. I think this is a chromatograph. Didn't really pay attention in that class. It was Isa and I had started dating. Happier days. Oh, you've never mentioned him before. But I'm aware. Well, one thing's for sure. I need to find Carmelita and have a chat with her. And then I need to go, talk to Witness. He's got an alibi, but the alibi only means that he was physically present in his penthouse. And they made a big deal about his phone being in there. Can you release a demon over the phone? Well, yeah, I get. You put some kind of, like a lock code or something. Demon was released via remote control. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Isn't that Twitter or not? No, Twitter is for dolphins to share memes on. We covered this in the groundbreaking game, Aquanauts Holiday. Right. I do not think I cleared out the dead zone, but, I gotta go talk to Henry.
Fast travel unlocked.
I'm running myself low on blood crystals. A mass of mutilated flesh was once found in a bamboo forest. Overnight, it reformed into a many-headed goat. It was praised and worshipped. I mean, obviously, what else could you do with it? Oh, and you know what? I need to go back here, too. I need to go back to the gates. Just temporarily. But, yeah, there was this. Okay. But there was also a thing.
Nightmare computer.
Horn. I always lose it somehow. Why am I like horn blind? And then I need goat head. Goat face. Not that one, not that one. This one.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There we go. We got the logs to the Paradise Gate.
Ooh, the
Let's see.
investigator is here.
Multiple entries for Lydia and other Syndicate members through the night. Most of the Syndicate were taken through the gates to the next island. Camera log, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak arrived. Blood vials authenticated, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak. Paradise Gate warm-up sequence initiated. Status critical, Paradise Gate sealed, authorization judge. Paradise Gate's emergency purge. Emergency purge? Blood vials removed, Lydia Daybreak, Sam Daybreak.
Got it.
Lee and Sam started the warm-up sequence for the gates, but didn't enter them. The gates were shut down and purged their power when Judge ordered the lockdown. Camera on the Nightmare computer confirms they were here the entire time. Their alibi is solid. Alright. Okay. So somewhere over there. Where are they gonna put me if I just,
Respawning.
right back here. I can't get out of it. Travel from this location is free. Thank you. Where can I take you? So over in Danchi, somewhere, there is or the switch box. Good to know. Alright. Hey, Captain Potty Mouth, what do you know about that safe in your bedroom?
Henry Division.
Oh, let's hang out. What now?
Sure.
What is it like living as a citizen on the island?
What fucking
Just
ever?
well. Non-stop praying and working. You were in school when you were possessed. We all get an education. Most of us don't need it. We're just gonna be put to work down in the caverns. Some get cushy office jobs, the rest of us slave away.
What a fucking surprise.
Maybe you fucks would resurrect your gods faster if any of us gave a shit. Kidnapping and enslaving people really isn't the way to get a crowd enthused. about the prospect of reviving monsters from the other side of the cosmos.
Whatever you fucking
Whatever.
say.
Relationship increased. You've got a locked safe in your apartment. Can I get into it?
What fucking ever?
Get fucked, investigator. You know, it was worth a try. Maybe we'll try again when he likes us more.
Grand Marshal Bakugo 14.
What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Durpa!
What do you want, Ninarosito? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape onto the island.
Ooh, the
So
investigator is
why
here.
execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is, Ninarosito. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. You didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure you didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that, Enavivi. Alright, I will get back to you on this later. Right now, I'm gonna try to go to the, I'm gonna try to go to the Danchi, which means I'm gonna end up at the barracks by accident. We could try and pray. Honestly, I'm more in favor of, like, that's a really cool moon. And we should probably praise that. And, you know, resurrect the dead city. And have the entire planet scorched to death by the blazing fires of that one god that hates, like, the Earth personally. On a very personal level. Actually, can I get around the other side of this? Yeah. I think that's what we really need, is a big dose of cleansing fire. Poison Throne Apartment. Named in honor of the assassination of the Queen of Spain by Serena Doomjazz. Oh, is her first name Serena? Alright, here I am at the Citizen Apartment. I'm gonna see if I can get to the Dan zone, where they keep Dans. And Tony Danza. Footpath.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
An oasis in this tropical heat. Spent 5 of 12 blood crystals. Yeah, alright. The water in paradise is good. Feel like I've got a little pep in my step
That's
now.
strange.
Feels like if I was in the air, I could just dash
Air
around.
dash unlocked.
Air dash. These islands are weird. Okay. This is valid. This is not nothing. Yeah. I can work with this. I can go... Yeah, I can go up. This is functionally like a double jump, yes. Gives me quite a bit of height. Charge shot. That would be cool. Marshall Barracks. I did find the barracks. Yay for me. Now, how do I get inside them? I just drop in, perhaps? I'm critically low on blood crystals now,
Obtained.
but I needed this. Alright, I can get in here somewhere. I just want to grab some crystals real quick. I will definitely be getting into the barracks, but
Blood crystals obtained.
alright. Oh, what's down here? Of course, supportive god hands. Okay. Let's see if there's a door, like, down where people keep doors. At ground level, I mean. Oh! It's this building. Okay. Well, I don't see any good. I'm so good at video games, you guys. Oh, hi, Shinji. Gazing across an endless cosmic desert, drifting through an abyssal sea, dreaming of an antique summit in a monolithic city overlooking an impossible canyon. All the good shit, you know? Thanks, Shinji. Alright, how do you get into the barracks? I mean, they're barracks. They've got to have an entry point.
Recording obtained.
I asked Tanya what she thinks, if she can feel it too. She laughed. She doesn't feel it. I looked at Tanya's past. She seems normal. Seems. But there's got to be an entry point. I will find it. If you want a silent goat, there's one. Here's the courthouse. Oh my god. Oh my god, is it actually connected to the courthouse? No, no, no. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be. Why? Why would? Oh, yeah, why would the police station be connected to the courthouse? Why would that happen? Why would I ever think that could be a thing that happened? You know, for a smart person, I can be really dense sometimes. Hello, Silver Star. I'm glad you, successfully lived through the process of coming home. Alright, save.
Game saved.
I have been using my new air dash maneuver to jump around like a ninny.
Halt!
Halt!
This is a restricted area.
I like your dragon head. What do you want, freak?
I don't like
I have
this.
authority from Judge. You need direct permission from Grand Marshal Akiko 14 to enter.
Got it.
She doesn't have jurisdiction, Judge does. I'm investigating at their behest. Now let me in.
Step back before I make you step back.
You're threatening the investigator. This is a military facility. I'm not obliged to let you in.
I only take orders from the Grand Marshal.
I have a bad feeling
She
about
isn't in
this.
charge here. Grand Marshal runs the marshals. I'm a marshal. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No. I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. What do you want, freak? Alright, well, happily we know where she is.
Fine travel unlocked.
Fuck this shit
Allied
entirely.
detained.
Ooh, Crimson Acid skin. Alright, we're going back to the cell. We're gonna talk to Grand Marshal Akiko. We're gonna get authorized to go in the barracks. And then we're gonna go in the barracks. Because there's stuff. And we're gonna go in the barracks because I haven't been in the barracks yet.
Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Oh, I don't know if I have. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi.
Che?
Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Stay
I
Oguma.
need to investigate
It doesn't
this.
include what you did between Henry escaping and being found.
Nenorochito.
I called a witness when it happened.
Why?
Why? He oversees the end of an island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members. What about the council?
Soldiers of
My
honor.
best marshals were guarding them. They reported in all clear. But then they were killed.
Do you want to die?
Is this a joke to you, Naruto? Do you want to die by my hand?
Sure.
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize a search for Henry.
That Labajiu.
I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. But Labagio could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal Marshal stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside the council
What
building.
time?
What time was this? 03. That's precise.
Nenorochito.
Being precise is my job.
The investigator is here.
Can anyone corroborate this?
Nenorochito.
The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you?
The truth
An
remains.
investigator
obscure.
can't go off your word. Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest.
Thank you. Crime cannot hide.
Can I see your phone records?
Prost.
My records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence.
Classified.
Classified. Nino.
Got it.
Classified Nenorosito, I get it. Alright, Ooh, let's run down the whole tree of these. What can you tell me about the guards of the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor, my two most trusted soldiers.
How?
How did Henry get the jump on two high-ranked marshals? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell. The demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them.
Don't test me.
Don't get pissy with me, Akiko. I'm not the one who let a killer out.
Ești pe bune?
Finally. You didn't say alleged. You accept the Labragu did it.
Don't test me.
That's not what I meant. Why haven't the bodies of the marshals been cleared away? The judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserved better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword?
Ești prost?
There better be a stunning reason why you're asking, Northito. I know. Soldier's honor, soldier's tools, or whatever.
I'll kill you!
You want to mock me? I'll put your head on a spike, Musita. Just show me the blade.
I don't like this.
Akiko.
Pull up!
Numa conduce Nibon, investigator. Here. This sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. A nicked blade is consistent with the neck wounds on the marshals.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akiko. You think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal Marshal was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth-bladed combat knife.
Sure.
You're positive about the smoothness of the blade? Yes, Isuhiros. It hasn't been used before now. My old knife became damaged during a training exercise recently. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth.
Nenorachito, you're out
don't
of
you
your mind.
dare speak about my marshal's top proper rank.
Is this a fact?
You were
Or
in a
a
relationship with him.
Ich Prost.
Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen.
You need to back off.
Watch yourself, Nenorcito. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some investigator going missing? Interesting. Why wasn't the maintenance grate checked before the council entered the building? It was, several days ago. It's since been tampered with and your marshals didn't catch it. Security breach on your watch. I'll look into it. A little late now. I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records.
Rahat.
What Rahat is this now?
I don't like
I don't
this.
think those dead bodies are marshals. That is total Rahat, investigator.
I have a bad feeling about
Starlight
this.
ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator is wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. It's wrong. Yeah, nope. We've got her on something. I just, can't figure out how to ask if I can get in... Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime?
Ich bebune.
Investigator, SW Pune.
Labajiu.
Somebody in the cell did it. Don't waste my time. You can't think of anyone else with a motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate?
Nenorachito.
What do you
I
think?
don't like
Is that
this.
an...
Goodbye, Nenorachito.
Yeah. I can't figure out how to ask her about getting into the, into the barracks. Know anything about demons on the
I'll
island?
put your head on a spike.
We exterminated them, Nerosito. How did the bars of the bridge get broken? Henry broke through them. What if he didn't? Rahat.
Got it.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the bars is with explosives. Starlight is wrong. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. Yeah, she's just gonna deny everything. It's kind of infuriating. May your night be bright, and may you reach the moon. So that's... not helpful. I wish people would just give me all the stuff I need to know. You know, I wish people would just like, oh yes, I did the crime and here's how. Why don't you arrest me? I'm very sorry. Like, that would be so much easier. Of course, you know, there's the problem that now the people I am investigating are not, like, involved with the crime, but they are involved with a crime. It's just not the same crime. Yeah, I remember King Ogre. I'm just, you know... Why are people never nice to the detectives? We do our best. Okay, this is the apartment. People are never... Alright, there's something important I have to do. There we go. That is much, much better. Need to find a way to get in there. She doesn't say. She doesn't say I need to find an official way to get in there. Just I need to find a way to get in there. Well. In loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu and my best friend. I found the way in 2 weeks ago. What, the tunnel? Like, is that it? The distraction. Oh, a lot of things have been distracting me. I am so distracted by everything. Atop the dead zone. Oh! Oh! Huh. Alright, the thing that I looked at and I went like, oh yeah, I'll come back to this. And then I never came back to that. Well, that's fair. Well, right now, I have a few other things on my mind. Like, there's been a Shinji up here that I've been trying to get to since I saw him. Hi, Shinji. You been switching out the skins on Starlight?
Don't test me.
What business is it of yours? Chill, I'm just looking out for fellow Generation remixers. Can't just have the standard thing these days, gotta make it yours. Sticker this, custom wallpaper that. Shows you've personality or something. I don't know. Ah, good talk, Shinji. Alright. Two weeks, 2 sessions. You know, whatever it is. Oh, it might as well. I have no ability to retain information. So. Like, I am probably the worst person to be playing a game like this. But at the same time, I will solve it. I will solve this case. Whether the case likes it or not. I went right past it. I went right past it, actually. It's cool. I will figure this out. I will get there. We'll just go around the island again. Equipped with this air dash, I can pretty much get anywhere I want to, I think. So, well, you know, aside from the dramatic irony, there has to be some irony. I have to say I can get anywhere at this point, and then fall helplessly off a cliff like an idiot. It's a moral imperative. A cartoon moral imperative. Which is what I am. If my diet is low in iron... No, my diet is not low in irony. I'm consuming grade A irony every day of my life. It's delicious. What? Nope. No, you don't. Okay, I'm up here now. I could have just used the ramp. I could have. That's not cool enough. Alright, dead zone. Place is set up like a Donkey Kong level. Expect somebody to be sitting up there rolling barrels at me. Oh, come on. Wrong angle. Honestly, I've wondered why more Metroidvanias aren't like the goofy combat-free things that have stuff like this in it, you know? Ah, Moon and Star, welcome. That's not right.
Join the computer unlocked.
The valve is venting the gas from the corrupted zone below. It should set off the demonic detection systems. I'm sure the marshals will be running out of the barracks any moment now. Yeah, it's releasing shriek gas. So I should probably get over there. I'm gonna head for that neon elevator and work from there. Whoa! Don't jump off. Okay, good. If all else fails, at least come by the neon elevator. I'm right to that. Oh, wait a minute. The Daybreak Starlight Skin. Ex-assassins who fell in love in combat. The most beautiful story ever told. I could really go for a cocktail.
How?
How did you get into cocktails? When the bar closes, I hang on the roof and down whatever's left. Cocktails are one of the few good things humans have made.
The investigator is here.
What's your favorite? I like a nice mojito, lots of rum and mint. We should stop this conversation. It's been so long since I had a mojito. Want to grab a few and watch the island die? No, can do. Whatever. I get the impression that's the first thing she's really had a deep regret about. Aside from having to talk to Akiko. Why do it? Why do what? Crime, the murder, the paradise killing. To reshape the world. When you pull a trigger or thrust a knife, the world branches. The old world is gone and exists in history. Then history is forgotten. The world is remade. Or reshaped. Depends. We all live in the new world after that. The world must get reshaped a lot. More than you know.
Relic obtained.
Gothic second. Aged for longer in specially constructed crypts. Tended to by self-professed ghouls. Their obsession took them and warped them. All they do is caress the barrels until it is time to bottle. Ghoul fondling. Adds a distinct, something, I'm sure. Haha, I'm over the fence. And I never, wait, this is the wrong side. Haha, I'm over the fence. What's in the hatch? A secret tunnel, huh? Where does this go? Wherever it goes, it's glorpy. With splorch, splorch. I'll have to remember to climb back over and investigate the inside of his place. A secret tunnel into the dead zone. Someone has been naughty. Ooh, interesting. And it goes straight to the distillery, okay. That's valid. Anyway, we're gonna do that investigation of the back of Sam's place. We're gonna find us a save point, and we're gonna stop, but, next time I play this, which may or may not be tomorrow, we're definitely gonna get into the barracks. It sounds like there's stuff in the barracks. I want to see what's in there.
See investigation.
Safe sealed by a nightmare computer. Safe sealed by a nightmare. Okay. Required software not found. I need warship. Alright, let's unlock this. It's just locked with pyramids.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There's a lump of non-human flesh inside. Interesting. Not useful. Sam has a safe locked by a nightmare computer. Seems excessive.
That's weird.
There's a lump of flesh in here. Sure isn't human. I can feel the cosmos when I look at it. It looks like this has been carved off something. What is this related to? I need to find out more before questioning Sammy. Alright, so let's get out of here. We'll drop a save.
Getting saved.
I know I say this every time we wrap up, but we still have so much to do. Right, Akiko's necklace. I forgot to ask that. Forgot to ask about that. I forgot to check the phone records. There's so much. I feel like we're spinning our wheels. Like we're not, we're finding a lot of dots, but we're finding precious few connections. And I can't tell yet if I'm just not asking the right questions of the right people, or if there's a whole underground that I've got to dig into. Well, no, I've dug into the underground. That's Crimson Acid. Well, it's not like I'm stopping until we're done. So, on we will go. Still for right now, you know, thank you for coming out, etc. All you folks who show up are my lifeblood, etc. That's gonna be it, I think, for me. I've got no one I'm caring to pass you on to at the moment. So, good night. You are all free now.